Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last reaction for Loki Season 2. This is long overdue, I'm already super late on this. Just make sure to leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. So close to 2,000 subscribers, check out my other videos, would really appreciate that. And let's just go ahead and start with today's reaction. Go. Jeez, alright. What is this rock remix? Wait, we're doing the Marvel logo backwards. Victor Timely's still here. For now.
Here we go. Come on, let's go, let's go.
I mean, he's just gonna die right away, right? That's kind of funny. It's not funny, a man just died, but from a different perspective.
We took too long.
So, jump back further.
The multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back.
That's already too long. Yeah, there you go. Go back further, yeah.
I know right now you're hurt and you're angry, but we need your help in finishing the throughput multiplier faster.
Miss Minutes wasn't shut down yet. Jeez. Oh my god. This is like fun, but also just horrible. Oh! There you go. I saw his skull just now.
Ouroboros. This is Victor.
Oh, he went all the way back.
This is Ouroboros. Guess what? The TVA handbook, you both wrote it.
What? Why me?
Because you volunteered. If you did, you will. Something could go wrong.
Okay, so we went so far back that is Docs and her crew dead? Is Ravonna, is she gonna stay pruned? Miss Minutes? Like,
Obi, how long will it take me to know everything that you know about mechanics, physics, and engineering?
oh my god. Everything that he knows?
I mean, I really had to know. How long would it take?
He's about to learn everything and then keep going back and back and back. Oh my god, centuries!
Tape your right thumb, left knee, and faceplate, or the temporal radiation will peel your skin right off. What's the first step? Trip hazard.
Okay, he did it. He has done that before.
Whatever you do not set the multiplier down, or it will roll off the gangway.
He has done it before. I like that. That was small details to show he has made those mistakes before.
It's fine. We're going to route it directly with the primary compartment.
Won't it overheat?
No, it's not going to overheat, because we're going to allow it to interface directly with Timely's adaptive exponential computing system.
Bro's smart now. Bro knows things.
Watch out, OB. Looks like
Someone's coming for your job. That's
This all seems a bit rushed.
only for you. Trust me, if you stop, you die.
This is sick. It's a fun start to this episode. Okay, go. Alright, you good.
That's it. One step at a time. Be brave. You're being.
It just feels like he's moving so slow, but...
Foot in front of the other.
Hit the green button.
There you go, okay. Oh, another issue.
It can be a little sticky.
Hit the green button.
Okay, wow.
Get back. Get back.
I don't think he's making it back. Oh, never mind, he did it. Okay. Alright, so Loki, it's time to answer some questions of how the hell you did that.
It's working.
Okay, so, but what now? There's more to this. Obviously, because there's more episodes, but...
You did it.
Wait,
Oh, it didn't work though.
these readings.
At an infinite rate.
Okay, that's not good.
My loom will never be able to accommodate for an infinitely growing multiverse.
Ah. Okay.
We increase the throughput. It will never be enough.
It's time to let this place go, I guess.
Branching. This was doomed to happen.
Yeah, thanks, Sylvie. Remember you did that? Killed him?
I'm sorry.
Cool. Cool shot. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna go all the way back here and stop her from killing him. By the way, short hair Sylvie.
I felt what you feel.
Cool.
You cannot kill him. You must not follow through. It all ends if you...
Dude, this is crazy. All the way back to season 1.
You've been seduced by a throne.
The last thing I want is a throne. Sylvie, stop!
Kill him. Go back. I think he's about to realize that he has to kill her.
Why do you never try to stop her? Fight back. Do
That's a
something.
good question. It's a really good question. Oh, he about to explain himself?
How many times have you been at this?
Cool. Yes.
Come on, you're not telling me you haven't learned how to pause time.
He's gonna learn how to pause time. That's crazy.
How did you know?
I know about the slipping.
And who do you think paved that road?
No way. He paved all of this way for him to get these new powers?
If you were sticking it to the system, gonna beat the man, and then whoop,
This guy's so arrogant.
here he is.
Nice. Okay.
And what makes you think this is the first time we've had this conversation?
Oh, okay. Fascinating.
Okay.
Poor Sylvie just gets deleted.
You're having some problems with the temporal loom.
Scaling problem.
Scaling problem, that's what he told you? Victor told you? When the loom is overloaded with branches, it deletes the ones that aren't supposed to be there, except the sacred timeline.
Okay.
And the TVA, well, that's just collateral damage. No biggie.
Collateral damage, just like that, huh?
My variants are already out there.
We'll find them.
Just make Kang a Loki problem. Kang is way too confident. Or He Who Remains.
I'll break your loom.
But the loom prevents a brutal war where nothing survives.
Yeah, but that's what we want, right?
Break the loom. What do you think would happen to your friends?
War, I guess? I don't know, bad stuff.
I made the tough choices. That's why I get the big chair.
I'll find another way.
He is determined.
And around we go.
This is great. I'm really enjoying this. He Who Remains, I still think, is the best version Jonathan Majors has portrayed.
Finish what I started, which is claim my throne.
Wow, he went all the way back.
What is it? You want to know what makes Loki tick?
He's like completely different now.
Then you gotta play out scenes from my whole life, how it's all meant to be. How do you choose who lives and who dies?
So this show is like resetting itself?
A couple of hunters went out on a mission somewhere near the Black Sea to find a variant who's going to be responsible for 5,000 deaths. The variant is an 8-year-old boy.
Oh, never mind.
He paused. Timeline started to branch, more variants appeared. Happened so fast his partner had to step in and prune the kid. All because that one hunter, he lost sight of the big picture.
Damn, this is good shit right here.
The hunter who pruned the boy when you couldn't.
Well, things worked out fine
Tim,
for her.
yeah.
She actually became a judge.
Oh, he was out with Ravona.
No, there's no comfort. You just choose your burden.
Whoa! God, that's so cool. Hold on. We gotta lock it the hell in. Dude, the visual effects are insane on this show.
I'm out of options, Sylvie. I've
Oh,
tried
you gotta
everything.
die, Sylvie.
Not giving you my blessing if that's what you're waiting for. Do you really want to be the god who takes away everyone's free will so you can protect that?
But what good is free will if everyone's dead?
Yeah, that's a
Who
good
are you
question.
to say-
You're not fighting. The timelines are just getting erased.
I grew up in apocalypses, Loki. I've lived through enough of them to know that sometimes it's okay to destroy something.
Okay.
There's a hope that you can replace that thing with something better.
Okay. I am not following currently. Oh, he's gonna replace He Who Remains with Victor Timely? What is he about to do? He's about to go out there?
I know what kind of god I need to be. For you.
Damn, Loki. Alright, let's go, I guess. Let's do it. Whoa. No problem for him. Except he is falling apart. Look at that. Look at those visual effects. He's transforming. Shit. New Loki suit unlocked. Cool. Oh my god, what a shot. He's destroying the loom. Oh, there he goes. The loom is gone. That's so cool. Is that a timeline? Is he holding a timeline? God of timelines? What are we looking at here? Dude, this man is grabbing timelines. Do you know how crazy that is? Is he bringing them back to life? Is he giving them, like, energy? Well, that's the end of time. Yeah, so he's gonna go take Kang's place. I keep calling him Kang. He Who Remains place. He got his throne! Bro, the visuals of this show, it's just incredible. This man is too fucking sick with it. He's the king of timelines now. It's now a tree. Just after, period. Yeah, it's now not a loom, it's a tree.
How are things going over here? And are we sure she won't...
Try to kill us all?
Yeah.
It caused a little bit of a ruckus on 616 adjacent room, but they handled it. So we're all...
Okay, is that Ant-Man? Is that Ant-Man? You better look into his life.
So when we get in there...
Yeah, funny you should mention that, because...
Gonna go back and be with his kids. Oh, is this the end of Loki? No season 3?
I've gotta go see what exactly it is we've been protecting for all this time.
Fair, that's fair.
Are you scared?
Oh, yeah.
She might want to go back and look at her life too, you know? Let's say official handbook. A second handbook. Cool. Who wrote it? Did Loki write it? No book ever came to him. Okay. So he's set on a different path. Is she in the void? Hey, she didn't have much to do this season, did she? Oh, she's about to get taken. Oh, it's over for her. Or is she gonna tame it?
Never look, never know.
It's weird that Loki's not here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's protecting all of us by sitting on that throne.
Where are you gonna go?
You?
I might just wait here for a little bit. Let time pass.
Soak it all in. All these other timelines. Dude, he's just holding all of them together. Wow, what a sacrifice. That's so epic though. So epic. Can we all agree that Loki, the entire series, season 1 and 2, has become a top 5 MCU projects? It's gotta be. For me, I think it's a top 5 MCU project. And it's so funny that at the end of it all, this is how I feel about it, because if you look back at how I used to talk about Loki before season 1 came out, before I even saw episode 1, I was like, why are they making a Loki show? Just let this guy die already. They keep bringing him back. And why Loki? Look at this logo. Like, what the hell did they do? This shit looks gross. And then I watched episode 1 of season 1 and I was hooked. And then the entire season 1, I loved the show. And then season 2 came out and I loved it even more. And somehow now this is my top 5 favorite projects of all of the MCU. That is an incredible character development for this show with me. But also, speaking of character development, back then when I was like, why are we bringing Loki back? I said multiple times how I wasn't like the biggest Loki fan. I knew he had a huge fan base, but I wasn't part of his fan base. He was like somewhere way down on the list for me in terms of characters. But now, after watching season 2 and getting his whole arc, again, top 5 MCU characters probably. I love this guy. awesome character. And Tom Hiddleston, man, shout out to you, sir. Over the past couple of days, the strike ended, so he's been able to go on shows and do interviews about this. And he has done the whole Marvel actor thing, like, oh, this is the end of the journey. But then he's also like, the next day, he's like, nobody really knows what that means, end of the journey. I might come back. It would be unwise of you to think that it's over. So maybe we'll see him again in the future. And honestly, if we don't, this is a great ending. This is a great character arc for his character. As a huge fan of just film, I have to say, big shout out to Benson and Moorhead, who directed 5 of the 6 episodes in this show. Which is funny because the one episode that they didn't direct was like my least favorite episode this season. But shout out to Benson and Moorhead. They did a phenomenal job. The production design on this show is next level in terms of the MCU. Like, the sets were incredible. The visuals of the show, just beautiful. The cinematography, all of that. Loved that. I loved how we spent majority of the season inside of the TVA. That was great. Give me that. Also, if you look closely, they added this effect that gave it like a film grain to it. I don't think they actually shot this on film, but they added this effect, this grainy effect to it. It sold that effect because the TVA is kind of like they got analog technology, but also futuristic time technology, so it kind of blends together. So the show is in a way kind of like, it looks vintage, kind of, sort of, because of that film grain, but it's not also. After this, Benson and Moorhead got the keys to the Daredevil reboot that Disney Plus is going to be making, and as a huge fan of Daredevil, I've said this multiple times, give it to them. Yeah, I think Daredevil currently right now is in safe hands. And these guys also did a few episodes of Moon Knight, which I also loved back when Moon Knight was out. So these guys, for me, are doing great stuff, and Daredevil is like a prize child. But let's talk about the story and how this show ended. So, Loki's glorious purpose is to hold the entire MCU together. Bro's just sitting there now and is going to hold all the timelines together. I think personally, if he's holding a timeline in his hand right now, that's the Sony timeline. It's got like Morbius, Venom, Kraven, Madam Web now in it. Just let it go. All right? Just whoops. Oh no, look, oh no, it's falling. Oh no, oh god, no, oh. It's a fitting ending, but a very sad one actually, because when we first saw him in season 1 and he started to become accustomed to the TVA and making new friends like Mobius, I think he found love and friendship in them. And he even said it this season. In the last episode, he told Sylvie how he doesn't want to be alone. He's trying to save the TVA, so he has friends. He has a purpose himself, right? And it's very sad because his purpose is actually to sit at the end of time, holding it all together, holding the lives of his friends together alone. There's nobody there with him anymore. But he is the hero that's saving everybody. The biggest question that I walk away with from this show is multiple reports have been made that Marvel is potentially looking to go away from Kang because, again, Jonathan Majors got himself into some trouble, but also because apparently, like, Ant-Man didn't do so well at the box office, so they're like, maybe we should scrap the entire Kang thing, go somewhere else, go like Doctor Doom style. So with that information, I'm thinking, okay, so Loki replaced He Who Remains. He's now the holding it all together. They didn't give Victor Timely his book, right? Kang did say his variants are already out there. Okay, I'm kind of all over the place, but somebody did say online, I saw this, because the producer of the show said they're probably not going to do, they're most likely 99% not going to do Loki season 3. Like, this is it, 2 seasons. But they're looking to somehow continue this universe. And somebody said, what if we get like a TVA show where they just hunt Kang variants? I think that could be fun. Why not, right? His variants are out there. Like, Loki took his spot, so does that mean if we have an option to walk away from him, we'll take that? Or do we leave it open-ended enough to be like, no, if we want to bring him back, Kang that is, we will. My only gripe with season 2 of Loki is that I feel like some other side characters didn't get as much to do, in my opinion. The show is called Loki, and Loki got all of the love, and that's great. I think after the ending of season 1, I expected Sylvie to do more. I think sometimes her dialogue this season sounded a bit repetitive, and she just kept going back and forth a bit with, she's giving people free will. She definitely took a back seat this season. It's a very straightforward season. There's some people who are saying it's kind of all over the place. It's not really. They were trying to stop a thing from blowing up. That's it. They were trying to stop a loom from blowing up. At least that's how I saw it. And in stopping it from blowing up, they had to do some other side quests here and there. It's pretty straightforward. Sylvie did take a back seat, but we did get some new additions to the cast, like OB, who was great, and Casey got more screen time. That was cool. Another character that I think took a back seat is definitely Ravonna. I feel like it seemed like they didn't really know what to do with her and Miss Minutes. They had like their 2-episode little arc, and that didn't really do much because we went back in time and we just kind of undid it, sort of. X5, right? He was there for a while for like 3-4 episodes. After the 4th episode, for the last 2 episodes, we never saw X5 again. He was just done. I have no idea what happened to him, but he seemed like he was like an integral part early on and then just kind of disappeared. So yeah, if I had to give this season a negative, it would be like the handling of the side characters could have been a little bit better. It does feel like some of them just really got forgotten. Shout out to Natalie Holt, by the way. 2 seasons she was making music for the show, and she was snapping with it every single time. She's a great composer. Looking forward to hearing her music on other stuff. She was snapping with this one. Yeah, just shout out to everybody. Top 5 MCU project for me personally. This show was just such a huge and pleasant surprise, and it makes me wish that other MCU Disney Plus shows were on this level, because they are just nowhere near as good as this. Like, the gap between Loki and the second best MCU Disney Plus show, whatever that is, for some people it's WandaVision, for some people it's Moon Knight, for some people it's Hawkeye. The distance between first and second is huge. It's so big. Oh, and also, shout out Owen Wilson. What a great addition to the MCU he was. I don't think we're done with him. There are reports that Miss Minutes and him and the TVA itself is supposed to show up in Deadpool 3. Those are just reports. I'm not 100% sure. Those are just reports that we'll see him again. Owen Wilson, come on. You can't lose him. He's a great presence too. But the thing about him, though, is that he's great with Loki. Like, Owen Wilson as Mobius can be great by himself, but like they really struck gold there with their partnership, Loki and Mobius. There's just like, if you rip one from the other, I feel like we're gonna miss it. I feel like we're gonna miss that partnership. We'll see if they decide to continue with Mobius, and maybe he'll be like the head agent of a TVA show. Maybe they could make it work, but you know, it's not gonna be the same if Loki's not by his side, right? But yeah, what a great show! Shout out to the entire Loki team. Big and pleasant surprise this was. And I just wish more MCU shows were like this. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check out some of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!